I'm sorry.
It's okay, Mom.
I just found another game you might like.
Oh?
Mech Mechanic Simulator.
Sounds
You
interesting.
work on mechs. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. Let's start the screen share because I forgot.
You remember lower screen quality as well?
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get a drink, okay?
Yep, I'm gonna at least load into the save, and I'm also going to grab my drink because you just reminded me that I forgot to do that.
No, Cassie, there you are. Cassie, come back here. Ow. Cassie. Remember, my night light's now on as well. Hi, hi.
Okay, back.
Welcome back. Oh, you, you got back and your avatar like disappeared into your seat. It like vanished into a seat. I got my Castify ready and turned on my night light and I need the game over there, stream over there. Okay. Let's go.
Just gotta get OBS back on top. And there we go. I actually...
Nope.
I dropped my drink on my way up the stairs, and I had to open it in the sink.
Oh no.
Oh.
Could
Helps
you
if I
shake it up
actually
for me?
click it. I dropped it down the stairs. It got shook up when it fell.
I know someone we can raid after.
Oh?
Sunseal's just gone live.
Hmm.
Actually, there's no one else is on.
Yeah.
Actually, she went live at the same time as you last time as well.
Yeah. I've actually been meaning to raid Eyes, so hopefully Eyes will be on when we finish up.
Because you only raided him once with me when I was here.
Yeah. Because Eyes is one of my friends who I do feel comfortable talking about stuff around.
I know, honey. I liked what I saw of him the first time. One master Sandy's orders, you will be swallowed by darkness. I'd rather be swallowed by you.
Ooh. Oh, hey, it's Titan.
Oh!
I'm gonna jump on your head, Titan.
I'm gonna smash you, Titan.
Let's see. You know what? Let's put up a reflect and see if that does anything good for us. I'm gonna guess Quake isn't gonna do anything good for us. Oh, mommy's hiccups.
I'm back! Fucking... Ah, no! Oh.
Aww. Do you think we should do Bio or Firaga?
Firaga.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
Do another Firaga.
Firaga.
Maybe Kiraga was a bit overkill on Mary.
Yeah, maybe.
A whole party Kiraga might not be overkill, though. Okay, now we Thundaga because Rays won't do anything on a boss. Crap! I just healed the boss! I forgot I used Reflect on me and Yuna. Oh, and Flare goes through Reflect. No! Dang it. You went first, and I wanted Mary to go first, revive Yuna, and have you use a high potion on Yuna.
I didn't work.
No. Instead, you used the high potion on me, when I'm healing like 500 a turn for every turn that I'm actually on the field. Okay, now is time for Curaga. For Shuraga. Or Mommy Yu can get knocked out again.
Nummy. What? Wait, what? That's not English. I was trying to say Mummy Yu and it came out of Nummy.
Oh, there goes you.
Oh, good on down. Oh no. This is a big fight, Mary. Maccabi. I am struggling with names today. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Why are names so hard? Wait, did I lose my server boost? Yeah, I lost my server boost. I better boost you again. There we go.
Wait,
I'm
the
liking it.
Oh, there's the elixir.
There.
you
Whoa.
go.
9,999?
Elixir heals you to full.
Ah.
And makes it so that you can do your super powerful skills again.
Oh, it heals you to full.
Okay, you're not dead. Good.
Yeah, I'm not dead.
Let's try to use an elixir on Mommy Yu.
Yeah, use an elixir on Yuna.
And we'll try to use Libra on the boss. I'll try Bio on the boss this time.
Okay.
No weaknesses. And nothing else. Okay, Bio is what we should have been doing.
Because you've done 19,000, like 1,900. Basically.
Mm-hmm. Did almost 2,000 damage.
Well, I guess if they're titans, they're made out of bronze and bio acid can eat through it.
True.
Oh, I'm guessing that's why.
I mean, it's a good theory.
Because they look like they're made out of bronze.
The massive amount of HP, magic reflecting barrier that we know doesn't affect the boss's skill. We're just going to use an Arioga.
Ah, still very good. Oh, we're quaking.
Boss is down,
Yeah,
everyone's
dead.
alive.
So we all get HP.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 level
Kari
ups.
and Yuna leveled up.
Yee.
It's the fourth and final crystal warrior light immortal. Pardon me. No, sorry.
He's okay.
Oh, it's gone. It's just one. Received a new title from the Air Crystal.
Magus, Devout, and Summoner jobs.
Sight Crystal is a conductor of light. Sandy plans to use it to amplify our powers and summon the cloud of darkness. Right, so He's going to use a tower that is a conductor of light to summon dark.
I mean, if you corrupt it, maybe?
Yeah.
Go now
Yes.
to the Cypress Tower here and stop Zandy, Warriors of Light. And let's see. Mega.
I might actually be better as a Magus.
Let's see. Magus. We're gonna go to a weaker area to figure out if you can actually deal good damage. But also,
What
we can-
bow can I use?
I don't think you can use a bow as a Magus.
That might be a detriment.
Maybe, maybe not. You've got enough MP at this point that you're casting pretty much every turn.
Yeah, true.
Gotta love the cover from the artillery. Okay, so the Magus can't use the summon.
No. You know, there's a bit of a theory I have in, not a theory, it's a, what is it? Bit of an issue I have with this game.
What's that?
How you can open an earthquake in the air.
Devout, I'm assuming is the up. Well, let's see.
Devout is probably just like a priest or a worshipper.
So the Devout, also known as the Shaman, is a job class in Final Fantasy III, gained from the Earth Crystal. Devouts can cast all white magic spells. They possess higher MP for high-level white magic. So it's an upgrade for Mama Yu Yu. So Mama Yu Yu gets kitty ears.
Do you know what's good about Yuna being called Yu now?
What?
What's the baby sheep called?
Oh, a Yu.
No, it's a Yu now. We're doing pretty good. At least we're gonna have games to play together after this. I'm liking doing this with you. It's very nice just chatting to you while we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some Pringles maybe. I'm still really hungry. And you know what we got tomorrow?
We have Final Fantasy D&D.
Uh-huh. I'm looking forward to it.
We didn't get the Sage or the Ninja.
Well? Final Fantasy
Eureka
Pixel-
job. Eureka jobs?
Oh yeah, you have to go to the back end of Eureka?
Sage is a job class contained in Eureka on the Famicom and Pixel Remaster version.
And you have to go to the back of the Eureka?
Okay. They've mastered all levels of black magic, white magic, and summon magic.
Yeah.
Their MP is limited compared to more specialized spellcasters. It's considered a power-up of the red mage, but lacks the physical offense signature of a red mage in exchange for focusing on magic. But it would let you use your black magic and summons.
And white magic?
Yeah. Do you want to go with a summoner for a little bit? See, Hey, what we can do with summons?
Yeah, huh?
Okay.
We should really go to a back end of Eureka as well.
I don't think we can get there yet.
Aren't we? Oh.
Can you look up how, like, when we get there? Because I'm assuming it's
When-
after.
When do you get to Eureka? Eureka is located in the final dungeon, which is the Crystal Tower. It is only a few seconds away from the entrance as well. As soon as you get to a tower, just go straight up, past the flight of stairs, into a room, and then into a flight of stairs, into a next room, and then that is the door to what this guy stands for.
Oh, that is so much more high-level MP on Mami Yu now.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's summon Titan.
Summon a Titan!
Earth and Fury.
That's a different Titan to the Titan before.
Deals big damage, though.
Yeah.
You could summon the Chocobo 36 times! Or Titan 13 times. Honestly, if the Sage has comparable MP to a Summoner, I think we'll be fine.
I mean, yeah. We should be. But remember the Sage has limited MP?
Yeah, but look at the insane power of summons.
Yeah.
We'll
she's
play
pretty
around
fun.
with it. We'll play around with it. King Behemoth. Well, King Behemoth, feel the power of Titan.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I got myself as well. I had to use my channel points somehow, honey. Now to redeem it, so from the list, you go into your mod list and you accept it, so it takes the points away. Mm.
You got me good with that one.
Oh, you can get me good, okay? This floor
Redeems
is really
realistic knocking.
at the moment it's broke.
Oh.
I mean, this floor is really
Wibbly wobbly.
making my eyes hurt. It's
I
wobbly
feel like
wobbly.
this background was supposed to be animated, and that the floor was supposed to be waving about, and so was the background, kind of like heat. Because you know, like when you
Yeah.
look over a grill, when you're grilling something, and you see those heat waves distorting the... Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
because you can clearly see the lava in the background there.
Yeah, and the lava, when you look at it, your eyes want it to move.
Yeah.
Like it's been designed, the image for the lava has been designed in a way that your brain is my brain is trying to make the lava move.
Like when I summon Ifrit.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm sure that lava's moving, Akari, and it's really freaking me out.
Yeah, the floor looks like it's supposed to be moving too. How much HP does this king guy have? He's still got 5,000 HP! summon Shiva. Or if not, Kiraja.
Kiraja.
Meteor.
Apparently, Akari,
Yeah.
the pixel remasters have reduced the difficulty.
You don't say.
Yeah, so it's not actually as bad as the original.
I'm glad we're not playing the original.
Oh,
But yeah, I was trying to intentionally get my avatar to have, like, those half-closed eyes, like, hey, really, game?
I know what you mean. But yeah, no.
Kiraga on everyone, and we're not summoning Chocobo. Chocobo is escape.
Chocobo.
Ah, come on! Behemoth, why do you get to go first? Made Mary use a elixir because
Meet your show.
yeah, we're running. This is not fair. What the heck?
No, and it.
That King Behemoth, what the heck?
Oh, it is. Akari.
Yeah?
King Behemoth bullied us.
Yeah, big time. Okay,
I
good.
think-
It's not King Behemoth again.
I was just about to say, if it was King Behemoth.
The fire. It's a greater demon, which is probably fire element. We should be able to deal with it with ice.
I see you.
So diamond dust. Yeah, that got wiped easy.
Compared to King Behemoth,
If we find another King Behemoth, I'm running. I'm just
I would
straight
save the
running.
game.
It would only be a quick save.
No, I was
Plus,
gonna say every time you defeat a boss, quick save.
Well, these aren't even bosses, is the thing.
Yeah, I know, but if we get a King Behemoth, we could save scum.
True.
You-
Forgot I had Mommy you bonk it.
I would bomb from you.
Who will? Also,
I
Mommy
would- I
you
would-
looks so cute with the little cat ears.
Quick save.
Actually, it ought to. It's effectively a checkpoint whenever we go through a door.
Okay.
So that spot we don't got a quick save.
Okay, check the walls. Remember secrets.
Yeah.
This looks like a place you probably have loads of secrets. This is why I save so much in Digimon Macari.
What in the world does these enemies' damage output? Were we supposed to grind?
Okay. What's this place called?
Ancient Maze or something like that? I just feel under-leveled here.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the level. When it says difficulty, is that the level you're supposed to be?
I don't know why.
No, it can't be.
Our party is currently level 36.
Yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't say level. It says difficulty.
Like some enemies we can deal with no problem here. Like this
Okay.
greater demon.
The Ancient Maze Part 1. Okay, here we go. Part 1 of the Ancient Maze, yeah? Oh yeah, this is the one. Okay. Do you want to know what the boss level is going to be?
What?
46.
So we're 10 levels under level.
We're 10 levels under level according to that. Because the boss is supposed to be 46. And that's only part 1 of the Ancient Maze.
So wait, that's the boss we just fought to get the Earth Crystal.
Yeah, that was level 46.
No wonder it took so long. Hi,
'Cause
Mama
we are-
Yu.
In chat?
Yep.
Hey Yuna, you big chungus, big chungus, big chungus. Big blushing chungus.
We just found out that we're 10 levels below what we should be here.
Yeah, because the boss we defeated that took us, what was it, two times was it?
Actually, we defeated Titan first try, but it almost defeated us a few times.
Yeah, well it's supposed to be level 46. We're gonna have to grind.
I don't want to, but we do.
I mean, yeah, but it's gonna take just as long getting through the maze as it is gonna be grinding. And it could take longer to get through the maze. After you've rested, change to some new jobs. Head back and 7 maze for round 2. The instructions below only apply to the 3D versions of the game. Refer to a map in this section. NES version. One second minute. I assume we went to the west to collect 2 chests when we were walking the door. Okay.
When we walked through the door inside the maze, we had to go
Yeah.
west. We couldn't go east. So yeah.
Yeah. And then 2nd level, 3rd level. Yeah, we're 10 levels under. I would say we're 10 levels below.
That's okay.
Using teleporting the Crystal Tower simply takes you between the Crystal Tower and the Ancient Maze.
Oh.
If you try to use teleport while in the Ancient Maze, it also takes you to that same spot, since it was the last overworld area you were in.
Thank you for the head pat, Mama Yu.
Thank you for the head pat, Yuna.
And you have cat ears because you upgraded to the next level of White Mage.
Yeah, now you're a kitty.
Yeah,
Now you're a kitty sheep.
you've got even more high-level MP now.
But you're a cat.
And Mommy PupPup became a summoner for a bit because was curious to see what the summons were like. So I'm gonna change Mommy to Magus for now until we get the Sage.
Hey, does this mean I get my Magus mode? Does this mean I get my Magus mode?
Magus mode? What?
Hang on. It's in the anime Trinity 7, when they enter sorcerer mode, they call it Magus mode. Wait, wait, I'm not... It's an anime!
No, she meant because as a summoner you had a horn. It was a joke.
Oh. I mean, the anime is one of those ones that's like, you know, fan service. Here you go. But I also feel I shouldn't. Why, honey? You should join.
You can join if you want to. You just finish off that enemy for us.
Yeah. And I leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
We need people to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it because of... Yeah. I can't even see the voice. Oh. Oh, hang on, Yuna.
Oh, do you see the stream waiting room? Hop in there and we can pull you in.
Don't...
Hi.
Hey, Yuna.
Hello.
Let me just...
We could have went over to them.
Hmm? So, what was that, Yuna?
Just saying that the friends left the VC because a friend went over to their house.
Ooh.
See, where's
I have
the...
to... All I'm gonna say
There.
is... Hot.
Big Chungus.
And now Mommy Yu has the collaborator's role, so now you should be able to join this VC with ease.
Hoggers.
Gonna have Mommy Yu cast Kiraga on Mommy PupPup.
Hey,
We'll change to the back row.
did we get back attack?
Yes, we did.
Aww, that's shitty.
Okay, Mommy Yu will cast Reflect on herself. And Mommy PupPup will hold off for a moment.
Hmm?
Okay. I was using Reflect strats, which is where I make
Yeah.
it someone on our party have Reflect, and then you would cast Black Magic on that person, it would reflect onto the enemy.
What a time. Do 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 do
Do do do do do do.
In the kind of bedrock.
Yeah, we can do it, Akari.
Yeah. Did you see that damage?
I did.
4,000!
I know it's a lot, like, hell.
Also, we're leveling up a lot right now.
Maybe we should just go back and forward in this area.
I want to move forward to where we can hopefully... Like, if we see an area that's going to have a boss ahead of us, then we'll go back and forth a little bit to level.
Become level 74.
Okay, so down is just treasure. Over there is 2 treasures and the white fork. We're going down.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal helmet. Oh, everybody just defend. Mommy Yu's got this.
Yes. I will kill the poo-poo head.
It survived! Quick, cast Cure on it again! Okay, everybody bonk the bone snack. Okay, draining works reversed. Ha 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 ha.
Draining what's reversed?
I almost killed myself attacking this thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Apparently, if your weapon has a drain effect, that gets reversed with undead as well. So instead of draining the enemy, I drained myself.
I was gonna make a joke there.
I was gonna, yeah. Kari drained us out. Oh my.
Boop.
We're gonna bonk the Izzy.
Dual Hacken? That's not a spear. Oh, it's an axe. Axes are not equipable by anyone right now.
Hey, Akari.
He's
Thanatos?
Hey, Akari.
Yeah.
Did you accidentally drain yourself?
Why?
Was it a total accident?
hee.
That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
I'll cast Libra, see if this thing is worth fighting.
I
Never
fought it
mind.
with a Capricorn.
Never. I was expecting that thing to be as tough as the other thing.
I
Oh,
think
you redeemed the thing.
Ah!
Pacify the cuties.
I also you can pacify me sometime.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I just did.
I'm
I'm gonna turn on Mommy's passive,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm now realizing is slightly too high up. That's
We
better.
just put it in her nose. It's not right, but she gets the spirit, you know.
My Una got there instead.
It's mine. Yeah, it's on the ear this time.
Wait, you gave yourself 2 head pats?
I gave her one at the start of the stream.
Oh, you did?
I did one at the start of the stream
Oh.
when I came in.
Uh-huh. That's nice.
I know you were.
Oh wow, Mommy, look at what this rod does.
Does it make you feel good?
No, look at the damage.
Oh. 83?
Imagine if we had 2 of that.
Now you gotta kill another one.
Final Fantasy 2. Pixel. Pixel.
Fab.
Duplicate item. I know I tried this already, didn't I? In the first time.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because they fixed the duplication and
What duplication glitch?
to duplicate items in Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster.
Yeah. It works in the original, but not the Pixel Remaster.
I guess we could try it again.
Oh no, Nelly went down.
No! I'm supposed to go down on Earth.
Come on, you guys.
Not in the future. Haha. But Akari, guess what, Akari?
What?
When you come over next year, you're getting all the cuddles.
Yay!
Not if I give them to her first.
Cuddles and other
no.
stuff.
Wait, are you non-binary or girl today? Actually, I forgot to ask.
Girl mode.
Okay, so go to her. That's right.
Yeah.
I like to make sure, even though you don't really mind if I make a mistake or two.
Yeah, like you know with me, because I've been trying really hard.
Well, I mean, even in my non-binary mode, I'm still a femboy at that point.
No, I get that. It's just like, yeah. It's like how I like getting it right, if you know what I mean. I try so hard now. Yeah, I've been trying to be a very good girl with it.
Yeah.
I've been a very good girl with it.
Boop bop bop beep beep boop bop.
Akari,
Yeah, mommy?
pet yourself.
There's only 2 more treasures.
Two more. We done it, Akari.
I'm hungry.
What level are you? What? Then get some food, cutie.
We have to get to like level 45, but we're like 10 levels behind.
Because you keep accidentally progressing.
Ah! It's
Yeah.
this thing! It's this thing! It's this thing!
Run away! Run away! Run away! That thing killed Yuna.
That thing killed all of us last time!
Yeah, it did. It killed it. Quick save. Quick save.
This guy we can handle.
The graded demon, more like not so great demon.
Yeah, we can defeat it.
Is dead. Meanwhile, me hovering above it. And, I was gonna stab that.
Yeah, you were like, I'm gonna get it. Oh.
Yum, yum.
You know what I found out last time we played Final Fantasy D&D, Yuna?
What?
Like, having 10 foot of attack is really good, because I can leave a block of space in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to get close.
No, that was the wrong one to send. Beep boop. Humble. Ew! Boop!
Why am I leaning to the side?
Oopsies.
Oh,
Me
no.
didn't mean to press that. Beep boop.
Wait,
That's
what?
better. I had to recenter myself.
Probably when you slipped off your chair when you came back in. Look at all now, sorry.
Holy land!
Quick save!
Quick
That's
save
okay.
these nuts.
So the question becomes, do I use the Holy Lance, or do I keep with the double blood lance for the life drain?
I think you keep us with double dance. Because life drain seems good.
Because right now I have double life drain.
Wife with the wing.
Oh, get a holy lance then.
The Holy Lance and Blood Lance.
Yeah.
Because I'm dual wielding.
The holy blood.
Holy hell.
Holy guacamole.
Holy whoa.
Are you making the banana again, is it?
I just want to scream them.
Huh?
Not sure, Chloe. It's a banana.
Curry is cute. So
You're-
is he.
Junior is cute too.
Light and slander.
I think you're very cute, honey, and I love you a lot.
Light and slander.
You're adorable.
I know you are, so what am I?
Adore.
I know you
Adorable
are,
as
so what
well.
am I?
The same.
I know you are, so what am I?
Different.
Yeah.
I know you are. So
Aw, that peach is cute.
Hmm?
When I'm hurt with a little sad baby.
Uh-huh.
What else, that baby?
When Mommy Yu-Yu is hurt.
Oh yeah.
I'm the door
Yeah,
to the
Eureka.
stone. Resting place of wealth and students beyond them.
An invisible wall is blocking the path.
What do I do? Oh!
Yeah, we already have the key to the Eureka, by the way. We got it from the two people who sacrificed their lives.
Oh, right.
Yep. Yep. Save, 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 save.
You save too much.
No, because we're under leveled, you know.
Then just level up.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, did I leave my hat behind?
You got knocked out.
Oh. I died it. You know. Shoinks, let's get out of here, Shaggy.
And
Mhm.
that's the timer. That timer felt like it went by so fast.
Wait, did it? It felt really long.
Felt like it went fast to me.
It went slow for me. Alexa, good. Ah, my headphones. No, I unplugged my headphones. I can't hear anything. No.
There we go. I just used 2 elixirs to get Mommy Yu-Yu and Mommy Izzy both of the hair points
Magic back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, chest.
And rooms.
There's a hidden chest there.
Let's
the left.
try fighting some of these things. Because we're going to continue to be under-leveled if we don't try to attack. Oh, these guys aren't that strong. I say as they cast lightning on their entire party.
These guys aren't strong. Who's that? Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah, we'll never be not under-leveled if we don't try to fight some guys.
Yeah, I know.
Another bomb arm. Oh! We're getting items that deal damage.
I'm
Oh.
playing Borderlands
I see how to
2,
get
but
there.
I'm a different character.
Wait, you see how to get to a chest?
Yeah.
So what you're playing,
Lift up
you know?
your shirt.
Ah, what? Lift up. Yeah. What you playing, you know? Borderlands.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm playing a different character.
Ah, okay. I can't wait until you get it as well, and then we can play it together.
I would maybe try getting it through, those means, but I don't want to do that on a university laptop.
Oh yeah, no, I can get you a key.
Ah, monsters!
At the time, not on a university laptop though.
Ah, ninja!
Well, I would put it on my actual laptop.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I understand now. I know what you mean, baby.
Because there was no problem with a key because it would just go onto my account.
It's the site.
Yeah, it's your heart, fiddle me D is what I was on about.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
The site is fine, but I don't think I should try it that method, when...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, the keys are legit, that's the thing. But yes, I wouldn't want to risk running a site like that, if you know what I mean.
Mommy just healed herself using Drain.
I drained you to heal myself. Oh my.
You drained the enemy.
Ah, is he? Damn.
I'm having Mommy Yu cast Protect on the party.
Always
Yeah.
remember
Oh
to
my
use
gosh,
protection.
it's still one-shot Mary's remaining health.
Ooh. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition is only £2.95, even though I already own it, but that's pretty cheap.
Well, you get the DLC for that price as well.
Yeah, no, the whole game.
No, you
is-
wouldn't get the Headhunter pack,
Yeah.
which they're good for farming early on.
Yeah, I already own Borderlands, that's like the issue. Oh, that's not
Well,
good
if
games.
you can get your Epic Games one to work, you'll have the DLC as well.
Yeah, true. Ow.
Phew. That thing was worth a lot of experience points.
Wait, oh my god, it was like, and Mary's like really behind now.
It had a ribbon! No wonder it was like a mini boss.
Yeah, Ribbon's real good.
What's a ribbon?
Immunity to all status effects.
Oh, who do we want to give that to? Give it to me.
We're
You.
giving it to Mommy.
Give it to,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
what?
we'll
Oh, it's a helmet piece. Okay.
yeah, give it to Yuna.
Yeah, we're giving it to Mommy Yu. A ribbon that prevents many kinds of status ailments. And
I think
increases
it's
Mommy
literally
Yu's
like-
defense a decent bit, too.
I think it's literally like everything other than like insta-death stuff.
Yeah.
And like the boss stuff.
Like, you can't
Probably.
be poisoned anymore, you can't be paralyzed. Our healer is now able to heal everyone more efficiently because they are immune to everything.
And it also
Which
put the
means
magic down.
it means I can't be like silenced and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That was the other reason for giving it to Mommy Yu.
Because oh no,
Yeah.
one of you lot gets silent. Like if oh no, Izzy gets silenced, I just cure it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna say you probably have items for it as well, but why use items for it when I'm literally the role meant to do that sort of thing,
Yeah. You're the party healer.
Yeah.
The white mage.
The
Oh,
upgraded
you
white
pretty
mage.
well, yeah, the devotee, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or
the
devoted, something
the-
similar.
yeah, it devout.
Devotee.
Devout.
I went close enough for someone
yeah.
who's never actually played the game.
Yeah, no, you did. Oh, wait, it's another chest over there. On the left hand, isn't there?
Gosh dang it, game. I was hoping that I went down the route that would lead to that chest. Because I assumed one of the staircases was going to be a dead end with a chest.
Wait, it wasn't.
And
wait, what?
I
It
went
will
down
be.
the wrong one.
Hmm.
Boom. Ooh, Mommy, you... I mean, Mary's gonna level up soon, and Mommy Izzy is gonna level up soon. Mommy PupPup.
Yay.
My
Mommy
brain is all kinds of scrambled today.
Honey, it's fine.
Yeah, these enemies are so much nicer for us to level up from than the guys in the previous area.
They really are. Like, they're giving us so much.
When they don't almost one-shot one of us by focusing hard on one person.
That's why you should, you know, quick save and stuff. After you defeat a couple. Of course. Yeah.
That wasn't even the strongest thunder spell that we could have used there.
Not that.
The... Right, quick save. Shuriken, another one of them. We now have 2. Which the Shuriken is a 140 attack weapon.
Nice.
Someone in our party is gonna become a ninja. Wait. Let me... Ninja... Ninjas deal massive damage by throwing weapons and specialized projectiles at the enemy. A powered-up version of the Thief. With its high agility, Ninja has many attacks at a slightly lower attack strength, dealing the same damage as a mid-job level knight when first converted. Ninja lacks a special ability, but it can equip almost every weapon. The ninja can equip Shuriken as normal weapons, which is consumed after the next use of the fight command. Shuriken is the disposable equivalent to the Onion Sword, therefore a fully equipped Onion Knight is technically the strongest physical class. That is strange to hear, that the very first thing we got is, when fully equipped, is the strongest class.
Huh.
But yeah, apparently the Shuriken are disposable weapons.
Okay. You need to buy a lot of them.
If we can figure out a way to buy them.
Yeah, true.
Because maybe we can use them from our inventory with the ninja or something.
True.
We got ambushed.
Ow. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm.
We just found out that you're nigh indestructible when it comes to magic, apparently. Or at least fire. Yeah.
Wow.
They cast fire on you. It did 40 damage.
I could be on fire retardant.
massive damage from me still. Wait, if the ninja can equip almost any weapon, I could equip the blood lances.
True.
You know, realizing just how powerful elixirs are in these older games, they really don't compare in the newer games. Because in these older games where each level of spell has its own MP, and you can have like 24 MP dedicated to the lowest level cure and stuff, you wind up with a lot more MP in this old system in the long run. Okay. Just completely decimate Mary. Mary's gonna have trouble leveling up at this rate. Yay, Mama Yu leveled up to level 39. Elixir, nice.
No, yeah, that's better. I'm back. Ooh. So yeah, I'm basically indestructible.
At least when it comes to the magic that these guys cast.
Pet's my sheepy. Pet's our sheepy.
Yee.
Grab your ears.
Ah! My ears!
Head pats the bunny.
Oh, and another one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I've only got 58 channel points.
Another shuriken. And a phoenix down. Good, good, good.
You sure you can use it?
Hug you.
Oh wait, no, I can't meet friends tomorrow.
No?
Mum's coming back for a bit.
Okay.
Obviously, I want to see my mum after like 2 weeks.
Yeah, baby, no.
Yeah, that...
Honey, that makes so much. That means a lot. Just see your mum, okay?
Yeah.
This room up ahead looks like a boss room on the map.
It does. This sounds like Undertale.
Funny because
Well,
this
Undertale.
originated here.
That's what I mean. Undertale sounds like this.
Yeah. Okay, good thing I tried that with only a small cure rather than a big cure.
Okay.
Did it not work?
It does
Did it
not.
heal him?
It does not. It actually heals the guy, but it only healed 400 instead of healing more than that.
I just found a game on Keymailer, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Called Orbit Industries. Build your own space station. I'd have to show you that after the stream.
This boss likes using magic, so I'd made the
Huh.
boss use magic on itself.
Yay!
The only person who I'm not going to cast Reflect on is myself, because then I'm going to be out of play half the time. So that
Yeah.
should hopefully get the boss to continue casting its magic. Oh, that's what this boss is. That boss. I need to cast Libra on it.
Not Gemini.
Well, Libra's the scan. Libra is scan, basically.
I know. I'm just making jokes.
In the meantime, I'm gonna keep casting Quake.
Yeah. I prefer Quake 2.
Lightning.
I like Quake 4. But Quake 2 is actually a really good game.
Mhm. I'm just gonna be here making really bad puns. and
It's
jokes.
okay.
It's what I'm here for. You knew what you were signing up for.
I know
Yeah,
what
we
I find
did.
it for. It's our punishment. We have to live with it.
Massive damage there. We're gonna Libra again and have Mommy PupPup defend.
Yay!
Ice now. Blizzaga.
Yeah, Blizzard Gun.
2000 damage. Cast Reflect on Mommy PupPup.
Yeah.
Right, that reflected fire onto him, so he healed off of that. Okay.
Right. So he used fire.
And it healed him. But he
But
just
he-
cast Blitzaga on himself. So, double Blizzaga.
Haha. How much HP she got left?
We're gonna Libra and defend, because I think he's gonna do a barrier shift this turn. Called it. Lightning again.
Okay. If I'm doing lightning, very right now.
Use the Light Staff and Thundaga.
Thundaga.
Please don't kill, please don't kill, please don't kill. I said not to do that.
Yuna died, dang it.
No, I died.
You died, dude.
Gosh dang it!
Only
I
thing
wish
in time
I-
like that. No.
I wish I could hit the heal off properly.
Only thing to do in time like this is pet the bunny. After this boss.
Yeah. Please tell me you're weak to fire right now. Nope, he's weak to ice. Gonna Libra and use another high potion. Oh. I thought it was gonna do a barrier shift that turn. Probably gonna barrier shift this turn though. Let's use something outside of the normal weaknesses he swaps between.
Ha! You dead, bitch!
Apparently Bio doesn't care about weakness. You are dead!
You are dead.
The
Okay,
Moon
good
Ring
morning.
Blade.
Oh, Moon Ring Blade.
Moon Ring Blade. A bladed discus? It's a boomerang.
I'm not gonna say it's a boomerang.
I can probably equip that to the ninja.
Wait, if it's a boomerang like shape, does that mean it attacks once and hits on the way back?
I mean, we're hitting these guys multiple times anyway.
Go to the left.
There's something over to the right, though. Looks like another weapon. Mary gets no experience again because one-shotting enemies.
Yeah. Yuna is a cutie.
I know you are.
Yes.
Gosh dang it! Can these bot enemies go away?
Wait, is that chocolate in this box? It is. That's why I put my chocolate. Why did I put my chocolate in a sneak container?
Oh.
I had a bit of chocolate there. I wondered where it went, and I found it in my sneak container.
Food is ready.
Food ready? Good.
Yep, I will be right back with my food.
Okay. Akari? Yuna,
Yeah?
have you noticed what Akari forgot to take off my avatar?
The thing?
The pacifier is being on it all the time. I just noticed. Not that I mind. I'm gonna rub your sheepy horns. Yeah. Rub your hair. I know. Yeah, D&D tomorrow, right?
I hope you have fun.
It should be good. We didn't finish the battle from last time. We ended it off because it went longer than last time, and it got like 4 a.m. and I had to go to sleep. No, sorry, 3 a.m. and I had to go to sleep. Everyone understood. I gained thunder magic.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. Thunder and lightning, very, very bright.
Time to.
What's the matter, you?
Nothing.
Mikari's back because that avatar just glitched out.
What?
Your avatar just fell back in the chair and went. So I knew you were back.
Yep, I am now back.
Yeah,
With
your
a-
avatar.
With a bowl of
Sorry.
spaghetti and meatballs.
Your avatar glitches like when you walk in the room and it picks you up, it throws you like horizontally across the chair.
That's hilarious.
So,
Hi,
like-
Kai. I'm Yuna.
Mum jokes. Akari,
I love them. Yeah?
I was saying to Yuna, I wonder what if Kari forgot to take off my avatar. It's not that I don't mind.
Oh.
I just noticed it just now after you left. I was like, oh, I'm still stuck in my passing. No wonder the roof of my mouth is really dry.
Get back here, meatball. Good thing I have
Me
Kleenex in my room now, so I can actually wipe up a bit of sauce I got on my desk.
Yeah. It's sauce, yeah.
Spaghetti sauce.
I know. I like spaghetti sauce.
Me too. Like spaghetti and meatballs is such a good combo.
I like it with Domino's meatball pizza with Domino's herbs.
Meatball pizza. Mmm.
Yeah. They have a meatball pizza.
We need to decide what we're gonna do for food when you come on a Friday.
Oh yeah, true.
We could always grab takeout or something.
Yeah, that could
Eve-
work, honey.
Either at the train station because they've got like McDonald's and things, or we could always just order from somewhere when we get to mine.
Yeah, that will work. That will work perfectly, baby. Okay.
Get a meatball pizza.
The place we normally get takeaway from, they do pretty good pizza. To be fair,
That's actually nice.
there's
I
one
quit saying.
where you can get hot dog in the crust.
Oh, what?
It's another boss battle, I think.
Wait, no, hot dog in the crust.
Yeah, we could try it if you could try it if you wanted.
Yes, please. I would love to try hot dog in the crust. Like, okay, that sounds awesome, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
do
they
you
do like stuffed crust like cheese, but they also just do, you know.
I have to tell you, Yuna, and don't be disappointed.
What?
I made pizza the other weekend, and I stuffed pineapple in the crust.
Ace,
I want to break up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Please no. No weaknesses.
I think we were joking, Akari. Don't worry, honey.
I can still say please no.
I know, but I put pineapple in the crust. Like, yeah. I dried it out, took all the juice out of it, and then stuffed it in the crust. I haven't
just
told
don't
no.
like this bit of farming soon in Borderlands too.
Ooh, true. What that's good. What
But
the main?
technically, if I'm playing this character, if you lot didn't mind we're playing ours, if I farm on this one, for stuff, I could always just transfer it over to the character, then just duplicate them.
Yeah,
So,
that
I
might.
know you lot said you didn't want to farm, so what
Yeah,
if
that might-
I farm on someone else, and then I just give it?
That would work. That would work. At least we aren't gaining levels that way.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I wanted to play it again after we played, and I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I can't play as my siren. So because I was gonna play Gage, but then Akari wanted to be Gage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gage is my favorite.
She's my favorite as well. But I know how to play everyone, and I thought, since I know Mary and PupPup haven't played too much, I would go support Siren.
Hmm.
It's like, you know how we keep fighting over the revives and stuff? Soon I'll be the one doing all the revives, most likely.
In my case, I might wind up reviving myself a bunch of times too, because
Well,
that's
up
just
to
what
you can
happens
get-
with Death Trap.
yeah, but I can also just use my ability to heal you, to revive you. I literally put you in the bubble and it revives you. That's what I mean. So like, Izzy could literally be away from me, but as long as I can see Izzy, I can just go, bloop. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I said I'll most likely do all the reviving because it's instant as well.
Mm.
So it's like, there's no downside to it. Because eventually that little bits of 100 won't really matter at all.
I told Mary about with pineapple.
Did you
Yeah,
tell
class.
Mary she keeps dying in this game?
I wonder if Mary can see. Mary can't
Oh,
see this
yeah.
channel, can she?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because I did a little... I don't know if you ever done an Akari when playing, but gone early into Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep to get free XP at the early game. So I now just have 4 regular quests, level 10,
Okay.
level 9,
That was close.
level 9, level 9. And then there's level 30, enter the forest to find the queen.
We done it, Akari!
Because,
We
yeah.
got Masamune.
And you're 66.
Oh, we're gonna love the massive money.
I got 66, isn't it, Akari? Or
56 job level.
But,
ah,
because the first boss of the Tiny Tina's thing that is the only bit of the early game of it that you need to actually kill something for. You can lure the boss to a big group of these rock golems, and they'll kill the boss for you.
but you get the XP from it.
Yeah, well, you don't get the XP for killing the boss, but you get some early loot that you can just grab and sell for a bit of easy money,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can just.
Oh, Akari, cutie.
Yeah.
Look in the stream chat.
Oh. But that's one more, right? One. Oh, I put the hand on the ear. There we go.
So then you do that, and then there's a few quests that you just do in like the starting town area of the
Yeah.
thing. So it's all just free XP that you can grab. The hardest bit is literally just shooting some things down. Like these things with a fire element thing.
Chest,
Because
did
there's
you,
barrels
did you
there.
get that chest, Mary? No, Akari?
Yeah.
Wait. Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I've gone partly into Anarchy, and then I'll go down Death Trap because he's really good for solo.
Okay.
But you go down Anarchy first to grab Discharge, and then you go down the one that's all about the getting buffs to Death Trap.
Yeah.
The way I do
My
it is I
hardest
just
bit-
grab what gives Death Trap the cosmetics I want.
There.
Mm.
It's just because he has some. There's also just genuinely good skills in there as well on the Death Trap one. And there's even like a few My Little Pony references in there as well, if you're
The
into that.
stare.
There's also the one that's 20% cooler,
Mm-hmm.
which is a pretty blatant reference.
Finally, Mary levels up to level 39.
Finally, Mary. God.
It's like you don't really go down Little Big Trouble, I believe. No, it's a Little Big Trouble you go down.
Is there
But
boss?
there's
Excalibur.
You get all the-
Excalibur, the
you
sword
go
of leather.
like Shock Anarchy.
Can you handle my might?
It's because you want to get Make It Sparkle,
Yeah,
so
okay.
you can cause Death Trap to deal any. You shoot Death Trap with an element, and Death Trap then just deals that element.
That's cool. I like that. It's like he converts himself then.
Yeah, but it's just a really good one. It's like
I'm really... Sorry.
No weaknesses.
I'm really
Yeah.
liking this game.
You get
the-
Two. Mary's down again.
Oh, for God's sake, Mary.
you get it, so you just have a bunch of shock damage with Gauge with Anarchy.
Hmm. Mary died again, you know.
Oh, poor Mary.
Jumping on this boss seems to deal a lot, though.
Why are you pooping on them?
What?
Dumping.
I said jumping.
Yeah. I heard dumping.
yeah. I heard dumping.
I heard dumping too.
Jumping.
Oh, jumping on the boss. Okay. Sorry. I also heard it. I'm sorry.
I don't think she's upset about it. Just like, huh? What? It's more that I think, at least.
Yeah. More of a dumpy.
Okay, it's a raise battle. Got it. Gotta keep trying to raise. Here's Mary.
No one heard that.
Cute
Mhm.
sneeze.
That was a very cute sneeze.
No. That's not fair.
That's life.
I was trying not to sneeze. Don't want to be clipped on my on this channel.
This thing can cast death?
Wait, is that how it killed Mary?
No. It killed Mary by casting Bio.
But it can cast death.
It
It
can
must
cast death.
smell really bad then.
Ah, B.O.
That spell.
Huh.
Turns out Mary could equip that moonring blade we got earlier.
Ooh.
I always forget how low your accuracy gets with
Mm-hmm.
with Anarchy.
That's why I always put my badass ranks into accuracy.
I'll just find me
I'm-
what Logan's done on this
I-
save.
I just click, like, I just randomly click and min-max everything. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I just randomly click it.
Alright, that's another one of the bosses of this place done. We're definitely going to need an elixir or two before the next one to restore some spell slot.
Sorry.
Nobody currently can equip the Excalibur.
Whoa, no, we need it.
It's like Mary has 2 of the weapons we got from this place. Masamune and Moonring Blade.
Masamune! Is Masamune good?
It's pretty good. We're running from this. I'm not dealing with a back attack right now.
You don't want it to hit it from the back.
It's
I wanna
hitting
attack
us
it
from the back.
I want to tap it from the back.
These guys we can deal with.
We're doing good, Akami.
Yeah.
When did she know?
True.
Ah.
You invited me here. You're gonna get me to compliment. I'm gonna compliment you whether you like it or not.
You're just cute.
I know you are.
Mhm.
Oh, it's this quest. It's one of the few times they shouldn't actually use Death Trap.
2
Oh, no.
more weapons to fight?
Oh, 2 more weapons? Wait, what? No. Wait, can we
Okay.
get the weapons though?
Restoring it. Oh yeah, we get the weapons when we defeat them. I'm gonna do a quick save now. The Elder Staff. Going for this one first for a reason.
Okay. And what, is that because you can use that weapon against the other?
Mm-hmm. Ninja and
God damn it,
Sage?
Umis.
Wait, that's how we get it.
And Sage is the one for me as well, isn't it?
No.
No, Sage is mine.
Sage is always, I've always seen Sage as like a good guy thing. Like a
Sage,
healer.
Sage is a red mage upgrade, but Mommy has both the Mommy PupPup has the black magic and the summons.
so it gives me black, white, and summons.
But you're specialized into white magic, meaning you'll have more healing potential than Mommy PupPup would.
And my MP's lower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good Sage sounds like, you know, the, I guess it depends on what context of Sage you're meaning, I guess.
Yeah, true. It could just mean,
There's like
white.
a Great Sage, which is more black magey.
Yeah, because I always think Sage just means wise man. Or wise woman.
Yeah, like the Great Mage. Sage, I mean.
Sage is a good spice.
I'm not sure we'll be able to defeat this.
Oh my god.
Casting high-level spells. And one-shotting everyone.
We have to grind, don't we, Akari?
We have to grind off stream. Which, means
I mean,
we're gonna need an alternate game to stream. Today.
I mean, we could grind on stream.
We
Go to a
could,
low
but
level.
we're not supposed to.
Aren't we?
You told me that before. You
Did
said,
I?
You said that Twitch doesn't like it when you do.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
Oh. No.
Like when we were first going to the water crystal.
No. No, I just said that. Wait, no, I can't remember saying that. I've grinded on
This thing
stream
has
before.
Curaja?
Oh, Akari, I know what it was.
What?
When I said it, you went, no, you can't do that. You have to do that on the site other than Twitch. because you made a joke about it being grinding.
Oh. See, I thought you were talking about actually grinding in a video game.
No, like
It
I
took me
about
this long to get the innuendo.
I was talking about grinding in the video game, and someone else said you can't do that on Twitch.
Oh.
I thought you understood it at the time.
No, not at all.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm sure someone in chat said you can't do that. You can't do that on Twitch. Oh. Yeah, no, we can grind on stream.
Part of me isn't like I don't know what to do though.
I would say go
Easy.
to it. Yeah?
No, you asked what you should do.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that I know we can't do on screen.
Because that is grinding. But no, Akari, go to a low level area. Because we're probably going to be able to grind it at, like, grind low level.
We can probably go to where Odin is and grind.
Hmm. But no, I thought...
Actually, we can probably grind here. It's just these bosses.
Yeah,
that are
I
giving
thought
us trouble.
I thought Gato might have understood at the time.
To be honest, no.
Oh no. It's okay, Gato. Cuddle.
We're getting our damage out. We are getting our damage out. We're slowly recovering. Mary is dead.
We're slowly recovering. Mary's dead. Grab the ears.
Hey,
That's so soft, you know, honey. Mary just saw my message about the pineapple pizza.
What did she say?
Oh no. I dried them out and shoved them in.
Bio seems to do a good amount of damage to this thing. Please don't die, Yuna. We're trying so hard to stay alive.
We tried so hard, but got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter.
If you all want to, we can do something on Friday.
Ooh. Ooh, no, you already asked me this question. Butler.
Yeah, me and Akari could do something maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You and Akari, Cam, because I think you asked me this the other day, and I can't do Fridays.
Yeah.
Akari, yeah, I can't do Fridays.
Mhm. That's
We're
fine.
actually nearly finished with Black Butler, by the way.
Nice.
Apparently, season 2 is fan made. It's not by the original creator. Mary also went Tusk.
It's almost like Mary has taste.
Obtain the titles of Ninja and Sage, masters in the arts of weaponry and magic.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Mary gets to be Ninja.
Yeah, Mary's a ninja.
Because, honestly, I'm doing pretty good as Dragoon still. Mary is constantly dying as a Black Knight. Mary's wielding the Masamune and the Excalibur.
Mary said to me, "How is stream with Flopsy Bumsy?" Mary, you keep going. You're now going to be the ninja.
I'm starting to regret that nickname.
I'm sorry. Are you not liking it?
It's just... It was cute, but at the same time, it's like... I don't know.
If you don't like it, just tell us, baby.
It was cute at first, but I got tired of it.
Can we still call you Bun Bun at least?
Yeah, that I like that nickname. It's just Flopsy Bunsy got tired because, and that one was cute as a joke nickname to me, as opposed to a permanent one. I mean, PupPup now has the Elder Staff and the Omni Rod.
And Akari.
What?
Good
Good
girl.
girl.
Oh?
Remember you said to call you, say you're a good girl when you say what you want instead of holding it in?
Oh, thank you. Okay, so yeah, you do have a little bit less MP, but it's not terribly much less compared
yeah.
to what you had before.
Compared to what you were like, that's really good. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good girl. I think Yuna got what I meant instead of went, but Akari, and then Yuna said good girl at the same time.
Oh. Yeah, Mommy PupPup can now cast all the summons and the black magic. We still have 3 more summons to acquire, which means we do have to leave this place at some point. Because we've got to get Bahamut, we've got to get Odin. I don't know how to get those. I don't think I can justify spending an elixir just for one final enemy here.
Do you know what Mary just said, Akari?
What?
So what everyone has been calling me my entire life. Apparently I'm quite good at unintentionally hiding my presence. Ninja.
Ah.
Yes,
But yeah, you could have a lot more value in these games.
Did you see how much damage Mary just dealt?
Yeah, like 14,904.
5,000! Raid alert! Raid alert! Prepare the hug cannons! Welcome, raiders!
Attack Morley with the
Welcome.
hugs. Attack Morley with the hugs.
Welcome, raiders!
Hey,
We
Morley,
just discovered
hey,
how
Morley.
insanely powerful the ninja is. Tell me there's a place I can buy more shuriken.
Let me have a look. Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster Shuriken Shop. How do you spell Shuriken? Oh, Shuriken. Got it. They can be built. Okay, they can be bought in a few shops in the late game.
Okay, good.
A common upgrade to the Shuriken is the Fuma Shuriken.
Because we need to buy those. That is insane damage.
Akari.
Yeah?
A common upgrade to it is the Fuma Shuriken.
We just 3-shot the boss.
Wow, but
Because shurikens. As you can see, Anti-Amori, we just 3-shot a boss in an area where we were previously under-leveled.
yeah.
And now have Ragnarok.
Or
The
The
Ragnarok.
ninja it has an attack power of 200 and can be bought for 65,000 gil in Eureka.
65,000?
65,500 gil in Eureka.
That's so
That's a lot.
expensive.
But you've just seen how powerful they are, so they are kind of worth it if you only save them for bosses. You know?
Yeah.
I just
Use
got
them
2
only
more.
boss killers.
Oh, yeah, we just got more.
Also, what can I do for you?
But yeah, how are you, Morley and Morley? Bye, Rider Morley.
Okay, we're not getting death because instant KO rarely ever will proc. We need to triumph over Bahamut, Leviathan, and Odin. We gotta come back here later on.
I really want to make some pumpkin cheesecake when it gets to October.
Mommy, you now have Flare and Meteor.
Meteor shower.
And Mommy Yu, you have Holy Arise and Tornado.
Wait, what does Arise do?
Revives an
Revives-
ally and fully restores them.
Oh, yeah.
So revive an ally
Oh
at
my
full
God.
health.
I just got a legendary.
Your collab command still says Mary's here.
Does it?
Yeah.
Huh. I always forget to update that thing.
Ugh.
It's okay. Mary's here in spirit. She's part of the party.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just doing side quests and I just got a legendary to drop. I was literally just doing the assassinate the assassins quest,
Yeah.
and then I just see someone orange, and I was like, wait a minute, that's a legendary.
Here's the guy selling this stuff. Wait. The crystal gear can be equipped by the ninja too?
Oh.
We need to sell some stuff.
Throw all my white rarity weapons away.
We don't need these bows. I think we have the final party makeup.
Uh-huh.
Keeping the staves and rods. Salamand
Yeah,
sword,
okay.
we don't need. We don't need the books. We don't need the diamond belt. We don't need Ori Halcom. Don't need the royal sword. Wind spear will keep. Thorian hammer, don't need. Lamia harp, nope. Fairy claws, nope. Earthen bell. Start selling stuff so that we can buy armor. Dual tomahawk, don't need that. Defender, don't need that. Rune bell, no. Ashura. Katetsu, Hellish Claws, Triton Hammer, Dual Hacken.
Yeah, we should just sell it all to get the money to buy the shurikens.
Not shurikens. We're getting crystal armor first.
Okay.
We don't need the crystal shield. We don't have anyone using shields anymore.
Okay, let's go.
We managed to get enough money for a second piece of the crystal set.
Yes.
And a third piece, apparently. Apparently I sold so much that we have 414,000 gold. Gil. So we can actually afford 6 more shuriken.
Yeah, go. Only save them for the bosses, yeah?
Yes. And just like that, Mary is now decked out in full crystal armor.
Yeah. I was
It's
gonna
like,
say, you
now
know.
what?
Yeah.
Have you ever found any? I'm sure, isn't there pearlescent weapons as well, but they're even
Yeah.
more rarer than legendary?
You can only get them if you're at least above level 60.
Ah,
Or they just
okay.
don't drop at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them only spawn after level 69 as well. The only way to get them early is in the Tiny Tina the Solon Dragon Keep campaign.
Ah, okay.
Because you can get them from her slot machine.
Oh, okay.
I want to see Tornado.
But that's like really rare chance, and you got to use Iridium for it, so that's not a very high chance to begin with.
Yeah, because you don't want to waste it.
Yeah. But because earlier on, you're going to want to be using it to your ammo upgrades.
Yeah.
Meteor!
Yeah, oh my god. That was a really powerful meteor.
It's a level 8 spell. It's your highest level of spell you can cast.
Yeah.
We've got
We may
3
actually
more
be able to do
summons
this
to
to-
get.
Wait, maybe I had to do this today.
Well,
There's
no,
only-
we have to get Odin, Bahamut, and Leviathan still.
Ah, because we normally go for 3 hours, it's anything too.
Okay, so you can only cast that on one enemy.
Oh yeah, I left my drink in my car.
Claire is also only one enemy.
Cutie pies.
Cutie mommy.
One.
Mwah.
So for the fun of it, I'm going to use my one golden key. I got a rocket launch now. Neat, I guess. Like, I didn't really need one, but I won't say no to it either. Even though I'm probably just gonna go sell it right now. Because my inventory is 3 different weapon types, at least. Where's that pistol of mine? I only had the shotgun out because I needed it for a quest. Okay, I've got a decent sniper rifle. The legendary SMG I found, and then a really nice Jacob's pistol. Because Jacob's pistols are real good. You got the finger for it.
I like Jacob pistol.
Well, in a minute, I'm about to go farm the best pistol in the game, so I probably won't be using it for too much longer. The Unkept Herald. It's a pistol that does decently high damage, but then it shoots out like 8 projectiles. It's pretty much a shotgun in a pistol.
Oh, fuck you. Sorry.
Mommy's hiccups.
You got the hiccups again.
Yeah.
You gotta clip it, you know?
Oh.
We could do.
Look how cute she is. See, she can't stop.
Meanwhile, mine are just like complete random.
I believe it's over here at least.
Oh, it's gone. Do you know how you stop hiccups like that, Reese?
No, I don't, because mine are
I
usually
thought my-
one and done. Lately.
Oh, fucking hell. I forced myself to drink water, and it hurts so much when it shoves the air back down.
Ah.
Because the water displaces the air displaces through the water.
Mm-hmm.
Akari, a little tip the game gives you to know with Anarchy. If you actually go start to reload, if you quickly swap weapons, it cancels out
I
the
know.
your
I
Anarchy.
know. I have like 50 plus hours on Gauge.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of my playtime of the game is on Gauge.
It once saved me over 400 stacks of Anarchy. But I would just going through Digistruct Peak, so I had a ton of
Oh fuck! No.
Savagely, you will die today. So you can drop me the unkept Harold today.
Oh. Oh.
And me, why can't I land my shots? Also me has 50 stacks of Anarchy.
Me,
Oh
Max
my
is
god,
out.
no way.
Me, Max is out Ricochet.
My luck is great on this run.
Got it first try?
Yeah,
Nice.
the explicit unkept Harold.
Oh no, we
Sorry.
have been back attacked by these enemies. That used to be a
This
problem.
is
Or
Sorry,
maybe
Akari.
still are.
so funny.
You're okay, mommy.
I'm just hiccups.
No. You don't know how much damage this pistol does at level. What level is the one I've got? I think it's level like 10 or 11. At level 10, the pistol does over 800 damage if you hit all the threats,
Mm-hmm.
which is more than like a lot of shotguns and stuff. It only because it spreads out, so if you just run up close with it, it's why it's so broken on Gun Berserker, because you can get 2 of those. And until I've done hunting a Firehawk, I don't need to do the next lot of. I can't farm the next item I want to farm for us. It's the fastball,
Yeah.
which is just a great. It's a grenade you gotta be accurate with, but it also does like the most single hit damage in the game.
I can't.
Yeah?
Yeah, apparently that's the only place you can buy the shuriken.
Okay then.
Oh god, yeah. This is nice. I've now turned my early Borderlands game into easy mode.
Yay! Easy, just like easy. I mean, what?
Yeah.
So-
Because of Anarchy, I'm now doing 360 per shot with this thing.
We now want to do
Grinding.
Odin and the others.
But yeah.
'Cause we're at the final dungeon. We've got all the classes unlocked. We've got supremely powerful weapons. We definitely want to do some grinding for sure.
Yeah.
But we need to get Bahamut, Leviathan, and Odin.
Yeah. The artillery is providing cover.
I love that.
What is it you were attacking with anyway? With no.
Mary's got the sword. Hang on. Ragnarok and Masamune.
Wow.
And I just have a Holy Lance and a Blood Lance.
Yeah, that's good.
Even badass aren't even a challenge anymore.
It's always good.
So, we know where to go for Odin. So we'll try Odin first.
Where's Odin again?
You got him pretty close before last stream, didn't you? Or like the stream before that.
We boosted over the mountain range when I didn't mean to.
Oh, it's just that secret boss, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was that secret boss that we found when we went underwater.
Yeah, the one that killed us.
Over here.
Yeah, that guy. Because then I found the secret entrance by accident in that bookshop with the button.
Yeah. We've been ambushed, huh?
Do you think they ambushed us?
It's really that thing of, am I trapped with you or are you trapped with me?
Yeah, exactly.
We walk up to Odin. Why do I hear boss music?
Yeah, Odin's like, why do I hear boss music?
You know what?
I forgot about that one problem I have with well, one of the problems.
One damage.
Sorry? One
Sorry.
damage?
No. One
What?
problem I have with Borderlands 2 is just that because they were little pistol and revolver in together. Pistol ammo is somewhat scarce.
The enemies were dealing 1 damage to us.
Remember when you had to run away from them?
Yes.
Yes, I know. It was so good, and that was only last week.
It was.
It's Odin.
We're gonna quick save. Hi Odin, we're back.
Odin attack!
Please join us. We would like your help.
Let me grab your ears again.
Ah!
I'm not gonna grab them hard, honey, okay?
Yeah, but it still makes me go ah.
I know. Especially when I grab the base of your neck.
Gently though with that.
Yes, honey. No, I know, honey. I know. But I do like the ears on your plushie. Like they are really soft.
I'm glad.
Like,
Odin's
they are,
dead.
like... Odin's dead? Oh wow. Yeah, they feel softer than the rest of it. They're actually really nice.
It took us 2 turns.
2 turns. Oh god.
We didn't even all get a level up from that boss. He's meant to be a secret boss.
Yep. Odin kicked
Yeah.
our butts last time, and this time it's just like, hey, hi Odin, you're joining us.
No, it's that meme. It's that meme, isn't it? Hi. You kicked my butt last time. My mummy said for me to get stronger.
Yeah.
It's just the I'm gonna get my big brother on you and you just turned into the big brother, you know?
Yeah.
No, even no. No. It is hi, you kicked my butt last time, so I went and talked to my big sister. She screeched at me and somehow I got stronger.
Yeah, and it's the other thing. Hi, you used to pick on me in high school. Now I'm shoving you in the locker.
By the way, I was referencing the BioShock Big Sisters.
Yeah, I know.
Oh Jesus, yeah, this gun is broken with anarchy.
It's
I
just,
hate
you know
these, I hate the Big Daddy gun.
honestly, I like BioShock. I have a toy of a Big Sister somewhere. I used to display it with like one of those little Rainbow Dash figures inside the cage on her back.
Oh no, not Daddy.
No,
Not-
it was cute. It was cute. It was like the Big Sister was protecting Rainbow Dash.
I know, but I like Dashi, but after I learned about the demise of Dashi,
I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Don't think I want to know.
no, you know, and you've blocked out of your memory, Akali. We told you before, we're not going to tell you again, because you told us not to remind you.
Thank you, then.
Yeah,
Apparently,
yeah, you
I
told
did
us-
such a good job blocking it out of my memory, I actually don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you again because you really didn't like it before.
You really did. You really hated it, okay? So yeah.
Yeah.
He knows what I mean by what I was referencing there, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah. Like
It's
you did such a good job that you actually blocked out your memory.
yeah.
Mhm.
All you need to know is something from 4chan.
That's more than I need to know, honestly. Because it's
I
4chan.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the first time around, we even actually showed you, and you told us to remove it.
Yeah, you literally
That makes
went,
sense.
delete that image now, please. I'm not looking in the chat until it's gone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I've not shown it again.
Yeah.
Where
Oh.
in the world are we supposed to go to fight? We go here to fight
The dragon.
Bahamut. I did not
No, we
mean to
had to
jump
go-
out of the airship. I meant to go back in the
I don't
airship
know.
and rest.
Bahamut layer. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bahamut's Lair, also known as Cave of Bahamut, is an optional dungeon of Final Fantasy on the floating continent. The cave itself is
Floating
located to the southeast of Fiken's Cove, but the player must cross the mountains to the east of Bahamut's Lair on the Invincible to reach the entrance.
So it's this place.
Yeah. Remember, we could have killed him at the beginning of the game, but it would have took us so long,
And
But
we
we wouldn't
wouldn't
got
have we wouldn't have gotten the thing.
and we wouldn't have gotten him.
Yeah.
Oh damn it, I went into the wrong box. I always forget which side the first one's on.
Okay, I want to see Odin. If I don't just instantly kill all these guys first. Ah, okay. Instant death.
I see.
You just
That's
cut
that
those
instant-
enemies in half.
Was that the instant death spell I was telling you about?
Yeah, he used Zenfetsuken.
That's the one.
He used it
Oh,
on the enemies.
yeah, instant death.
In some other games, he shows up on his own. Just like,
Oh,
hey, I heard you needed help. I'm here.
and now we're gonna be able to try and find him.
We should do some of the other Final Fantasies at some point.
We should.
I would love to do Final Fantasy VIII as the next one we do, because that's another one I've never beaten.
I know that I do want to play one of those puzzle games with you.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking
You could
about...
always do with the puzzle game as like a little break from Final Fantasy.
Well,
True.
our next game is like, weren't we doing that one co-op game
It
next?
takes two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes two, and then it was Divinity. Yeah. Mhm.
You could always do It Takes Two, another Final Fantasy, then Divinity potentially.
That would-
could
that-
actually work.
That could work. That would be 2 RPGs in a row.
Yeah,
I
but they're
mean-
very different RPGs.
Fair. One is
Knowing the
like
way they play.
one is like
One's
D&D.
turn-based. Well, they're both kind of turn-based, aren't they?
I mean,
They
I do
are.
like the number. Yeah.
Well, they're a different kind of turn-based.
But yeah, like unlike this, you can in Divinity you can really do what you want until you get into combat.
Jesus
Kind of.
Christ, I'm doing way too much damage now. I almost have 150 stacks of Anarchy.
Dang. How are you still hitting things?
Because this pistol is like a shotgun.
Fair.
Oh, so it's got a wide range.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you don't know how much damage it's now doing per one of its 8 shots?
what?
Oh, 1,300 damage?
Okay.
I'm
The only thing I
healing.
said I wanted to make sure we get this.
By the way, I'm dealing so much damage that I'm healing more than my max health.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, could you hear when you take that when you do damage?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know why? Now you know
Okay,
why I wanted
so-
to make sure you got one of these, and I'll play through Akari.
Yeah, I want one too.
Well, we can just duplicate it, so all can have one.
Yeah, I want to see this boss though.
I mean,
This-
I'm
Mhm.
not. I'm probably not going to use a shotgun pistol. I use assault rifles and the
Well, you can
ability.
have one if you want to use it, but I'm,
Yeah, I know
I'm
what you
fine as far as that goes.
I know. I want to see this fight though. Come on, the helmet.
like
Bahamut.
it's technically fully classed to the pistol, but it just what?
Mega flare, huh? That was some bad damage, yeah. How about normal flare? And a bit of holy.
Praise Jesus.
Owen Jesus.
And then you just
Nah,
gonna
Copy's
shuriken.
not here right now.
No, it's copy Owen Jesus.
It's one of his nicknames.
Oh yeah, you told me before. 'Cause,
Yep.
when I was saying praise Owen Jesus, Akari thought Copy thought I was calling him.
And that's Bahamut.
Oh. Okay.
Where do I need to go for Leviathan?
So when I said that, when I told you earlier that we might be able to do it all in one in the stream, and you went, well, we still got Odin and we still got blah blah blah.
Bahamur? I'm sorry, did that say Bahamur?
Mhm.
It did.
Bahamur.
Bahama.
Somebody
Wait.
clip that, please. Just
Bahama.
just the typo and our reactions to that.
Oh no! Once he is defeated, the party can dispel Bahama.
But it's supposed to be Bahamut.
I guess to summon Bahamut, you use Bahama.
He does say his name properly in Bahama. I think. at
It
least.
says his name properly in the description, but at the same time, it's like, why?
Bahama.
We only have one more summon to get for Mommy PupPup.
Yeah, no, it actually is.
That's so
Oh.
weird. I don't like that spelling.
No, Akari.
Yeah?
I just looked up another thing for like Million Arthur. It says the Hamlet card is a system and mobile game designed after a summons Final Fantasy X appearance. Bahama level 1, Bahama max level, Bahamut and Bahamut max level. Bahama is actually something different to Bahamut.
Oh, that's so confusing.
It's a fantasy RPG, of course it's going to be confusing.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy's more coherent than that most of the time. Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
We are now
Yeah, but-
level... Most of us are now level Answer to Life, the Universe, and everything.
Do you want to know something funny, Gary?
What's that?
If Bahamut was to become a vehicle, would he become a Bahama?
A
Or Bahama?
Bahammer?
A Bahama?
No, he'd become a spaceship.
Bahamvi? Is that a Bahamvi?
Bahamut, the spaceship.
Wait, have we been here before?
I had to go back through the place to get back to our airship.
Oh, true. Good grinding.
I'm not even technically grinding, I'm just going through killing everything as we go.
I mean, isn't that technically what grinding is?
I'm not trying to grind then? Unintentional grinding?
Yeah. I mean, we do unintentionally progress a lot as well.
True. Where do I go for Leviathan?
Okay. FF3 Pixel Remaster Leviathan. The dungeon in which resides over Lake door.
Over Lake what?
A door? Lake door? Am I reading it right? Lake door?
I don't know where that is.
Wait, hang on. Final Fantasy Picture Leviathan. Final Fantasy Picture Leviathan. Lake door.
When you realize we've accidentally done a 100% playthrough.
We actually, oh my god, we actually have. Lake Door, also named as Lake Dahl.
Oh wait,
An
is that
optional
it?
dungeon.
Is that it? Right here.
Yeah, that might be it. Found to the west of Castle Argos over a small mountain range. Requiring me invincible to reach it. The party can fight Leviathan here to summon spell Leviath. I can't read. Do you know what the summon spell is? Leviath.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can boost over, but okay, now I can discard.
Okay, be careful.
Why?
Everything here is missable. As after the party beats Leviathan and leaves the area, they cannot return. So we need
Okay.
items.
So we need to make sure to get all 19 chests and 1 item.
Yeah, you cannot return.
Sad,
Got
no first time basketball, but I can't complain after the Harrow.
See how we do on killing these guys. Oh, we're still one-shotting them.
Yeah, you cannot return.
This feels like so much of a better place for us to be fighting right now.
It does, doesn't it?
4 chests down, 4 more in the same room.
Okay. I guess we get the item from Leviathan would be the summon spell, yeah?
Possibly, yeah. I'm just gonna fast forward through these normal battles by pressing the auto battle button.
Hun, they used to be boss battles to us.
True. Especially when we were those tiny little onion knights.
Oh my god, I know. Oh wait, I want to see something funny.
What?
If you get a if you quick save
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
and change and mini, how much damage do we do in mini?
1.
Oh, is it still 1?
Status effect makes you only deal 1 physical damage.
Oh,
Yeah, that is unaffected by our equipment.
oh, what's up?
Sadly.
The White Musk. Ooh my.
Elon Musk?
True. Kind of. It's kind of funny how Elon Musk wants to make his own Twitter, basically.
We just got an Aegis shield. That equipment was for such a long time ago.
Oh my fucking god, you know what he done, Akari?
What?
Elon Musk bought 9% stake in Twitter to become one of the largest shareholders, so he's now on the board for Twitter.
Elon Musk, go away.
Like, Elon Musk joins Twitter's board of directors after buying 9% stake in social media.
Go away, Elon Musk. Honestly,
Yeah, Elon Musk becomes Twitter's biggest shareholder after taking 9.2% stake.
like seriously, Elon, it's not bad. Isn't it bad enough that you've already made people associate the words loop as being your stupid Tesla underground thing instead of the actual Hyperloop, which is vacuum tube trains. Seriously,
Yeah,
vacuum tube maglev trains. Those things are awesome. That is the Hyperloop.
Okay, yeah, but do you want to know how much 9.2% cost him?
Half it his wealth. Please tell me it's half his
Two-
wealth.
2.9 billion.
He's insane.
He bought 9.2% of Twitter for 2.9 billion.
He's just insane. We only have 2 more treasure chests to open here.
Yeah, I have over 150 stacks of anarchy.
That's a lot.
I'm only level 13.
Oh my god, do you know what else is funny?
What?
Elon Musk is now above Jeff Bezos on the list of billionaires.
Oh, brother. Can we just tell Elon Musk to go to space and live in a space station and leave the rest of us alone?
Oh no,
Like, can we please just tell him to leave the rest of us alone? He can be the crazy billionaire who lives in space.
do you know? Okay, I have to say this because this joke just came to my mind. What if he remakes the Three Musketeers?
Ow.
I guess that was a bad one.
I facepalmed.
Elon Musk starring in the Three Musketeers.
I am Leviathan, none but the chosen of light may borrow my power. Will you test your merit?
Yes, please.
I don't know why I made him, like, a bit Scottish-Irish.
I don't. Well, Loch Ness monster, you know.
Fair.
Skyrish.
Maybe. We're just gonna summon Bahamut on him.
Oh, summon Bahamut. And
I'm
pet
about to
yourself.
lose all my anarchy though,
Aww.
because I'm farming for the fastball now.
Hmm.
Holy hell!
Leviathan's just like, I better protect myself.
Yeah.
It's a bit late for that. Yeah, Leviathan.
Yeah. We didn't even get to use
We told
Bahamut.
him. We did warn him. It was a bit late. We did use Bahamut once,
Yeah, true.
but I didn't get to come down from jumping.
Oh, so you're.
I jumped up, and Leviathan was dead.
So you're still in the air.
Pretty much. Oh, another head pat. I just
Yeah. I love petting you.
You like my head pat earrings?
Mm-hmm. Come sit on Mummy so she can pet you.
Aww. Okay.
Pet, 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 pet,
Ah,
pet.
I did
Let's
not.
go see how much damage I do first per shot with 150 stacks of anarchy.
Oh, okay.
Before I reset, because this is what a Kari could do at level 13.
We now have Mommy with every summon available in the entire game.
Yeah, I'm a good girl.
We want to go back.
Um,
We want to go back to where we got the jobs now.
if every shot is a crit, each shot does 2k damage.
Like,
That's-
usually, you know, using her bonking stick to go.
It's like the
It's
rocket.
bonking.
For context, the epic rarity rocket launcher
Ooh.
I have
Mm.
only does
How many
1,200.
things we got left of mine?
What?
Anything left?
We
To
can.
get?
We just go back to that final dungeon now. I think.
Did we get all the items though?
Yeah, we got all the items.
Yeah, so we just go back to the final dungeon now.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
And we still got half an hour left on our stream, so who knows? We might actually be able to.
We rest on
Good.
the airship one last time.
My poor Anarchy.
Oh, honey. Oh, Bianca's just started playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Ooh.
Who's
And
Bianca?
Eyes is streaming now too.
Yeah.
What about Nose and Mouth?
Oh, she just ended. Sundari Mousy travels through the digital world to Foo Fight Digimon. Hashtag SmallTuber. Oh yeah.
Hashtag what?
SmallTuber. You know, small because she's a little mousy.
Oh,
Second attempt. Will I get a
so
passport?
small as in referring to short people.
Yeah, that's what SmallTuber means.
Does Akari qualify as that? She's only 4'8".
No way.
I don't actually know. Probably.
What?
Probably. I don't actually know.
You okay?
I got the fastball.
Oh.
You know how the firework grenade does a lot of damage and it scales with this?
Yeah.
The fastball does 6 times more damage.
Yay!
But I'm getting a couple because we want to get a corrosive and a shock one at least.
Yeah. I'm still
Because
really
then-
proud.
You can just use them to melt shield or robotic
Oh.
enemies.
Was that the one that got us earlier, or was that a different enemy?
That was a different enemy, but we just... One attack from Mary, and Mami Yu cast Air Yoga. It was dead.
Aviola!
You gotta wait to see those, Izzy.
Bam. We're
Yeah.
starting to kill these guys really fast.
Yeah, I do, you know. Not that long. No,
Oh god, I love doing that.
I do too.
You can use the fastball to farm him because his own grenade kills him in one shot. So I just look at him and just throw the.
Look at who? Because
Bomb?
remember, we're streaming RN as
Yeah.
well, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I look at the boss I'm farming and just throw a grenade at him and he just insta dies.
Yeah, because you're using his own weapon against him, but scaled up. Yep. I'm really loving
Take
it,
this,
Sakari.
King Behemoth.
Yeah, I'm really loving how much we're damaging King Behemoth. I can't wait to do a puzzle game. Yeah, after like with It Takes Two.
Yeah.
That seems like a good fit for you two, though.
Yeah,
What
Yeah.
about the one I told you about, and so did Kami, for you two?
Huh?
Hmm?
The free-to-play puzzle game.
Yeah, the
where
Timeless
you're
Child.
Yeah, the Timeless Child, where you're both in the same building at different points in time, and by changing stuff in the past and the future, you solve puzzles.
Mm-hmm. It's called the Timeless Child. Yeah.
We decimated the King Behemoth. We are getting to the point where we're no longer under-leveled. Without even really
Yay.
grinding.
Okay, we've got a fire one now, and this one's technically more damage, so I'm putting that one on.
But yeah, do you know, on my subathon I played a game called Between Time Escape Rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize they brought out 2 other escape room games in the series last year, and another one's coming out on the 13th.
Nice.
So we got like so many escape room games to do. Like,
Yeah.
I love that Between Time one though.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun playing those together.
I think we missed the chest, or did we already get the chest?
We've got all the chests here, I think.
Oh. Okay.
I can check after we get out of this battle.
Oh, these floors are really messing with my mind still.
Yeah, they are.
boom.
Yep, we've got everything here.
Okay, wait, where's
There's an item there, but I'm not willing to go back for that. That is such a pain to get to.
But check everything else. We 100%ed everything. Oh wait, no we didn't.
Like I said, I'm not going back at this point.
Oh wait, and that one.
Yeah, no idea what those items were. 2 items there.
Huh.
Probably
Okay.
just like potions or something, honestly.
Probably. Oh,
Crystal Tower,
20
final dungeon. We didn't really explore that much.
Apparently, if you teleport to a crystal tower. And then, yeah.
Actually, we teleport outside the Crystal Tower.
Oh, the game told me... Wait, really? The website said if you teleported from the crystal tower, teleported while in the crystal tower, it teleports you to the... Oh.
Because there's a small area of overworld between this dungeon and the Crystal Tower. So we wind up teleporting to this section of overworld.
There's a lot of chests.
Yeah, there's a lot of chests here.
I really don't like what that art looks like.
They should have chose a different color for his sword.
Because it looks so bad, you know what I mean, don't you?
I only noticed it because you said something.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, that guy died from being petrified. Okay. We gotta go in here again. I want to do one last stock up on shurikens if we can. We don't have to go to anything other than going down.
They really should have colored that sword differently, though.
Yeah, for one thing, the sword was already too close in color to the guy's body anyway.
Yeah, oh my god. Just trust me to pick it up. Like,
We are so strong now.
Yeah.
We might be able to just beat this today. Which is gonna make this week real interesting, because this week's gonna wind up being... I beat 2 games on stream at the same week.
Well, if we're doing Terraria, we can probably finish that.
Oh
Unless
yeah.
that's what you meant.
Nope, I beat Metroid Prime yesterday. Didn't you guys didn't stick around, did you?
I did.
Oh.
You beat the Metroid Prime randomizer, and then you said it was the first randomizer you ever beat.
No, it was the first Metroid game I ever played. Way back
you played Pikmin afterwards, right? I was there, but kind of just
Oh.
up on another screen, so I was only semi-watching because
Yeah, Twitch.
you saw how Unravel was.
Okay,
It's not
Twitch
really
lied.
something you can
Twitch lied to me then. Twitch said I only had 1 viewer.
Oh, we were in the stream. I was watching.
Yeah, we just had it on in the background.
Yeah, Twitch was lying to me then.
Yeah.
Because
We had it muted because I saw you ban the follower bot thing.
Yeah.
And I went to do it, but you already got there because I was distracted.
I figured
no,
you were probably distracted.
Yeah, but we had you on in the background.
yeah, because literally Izzy once said to me that, I was like, 1 second, I need to grab my channel points from you, and Izzy like, don't you have the better Discord, the better Twitch TV thing? And I was like, no, not at the minute, because I'm using the uni laptop. I don't want to install too many things on there.
Yeah, exactly. But no, yeah, we were definitely watching. Twitch has done that to me before when it says you've only got 1 viewer. You can't
Yeah.
really trust it.
Yeah, cause I thought Bees was my only viewer at that point.
No, you had at least us 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
no-
so I had 3. Twitch, why you lying to us?
Yeah, you had maybe like 3 or 4, I think.
At least 3.
Yeah, no, we were definitely there.
Yeah, so that's why 3. Because I
Yeah,
knew
yeah.
because I know Bees was there until I raided someone else because Bees
Yeah, 'cause
suggested
they were-
someone.
Yeah, because I saw them in the text chat.
Yeah, Bees is
Yeah.
someone I met on Ice Stream actually.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but no, Twitch was lying to you.
You lied to me.
We're inadvertently grinding while just trying to get some more shuriken.
I know how to make it. I know how to say it, Akari.
Oh?
Because you said this is what a Metroidvania should be, where you use all of your items against the final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, yeah, we were there.
Yee.
Yeah, because you were saying that's what it should be.
Yeah, because honestly, it's like, why have a final boss in a Metroidvania that's just like a traditional final boss? Why not
Hey,
one that...
Wait, Akari?
This guy sells these guys after we defeat them. Okay.
Akari?
Yeah?
What's that button?
Oh, that button opened up the path to the item vendor.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
oh.
It just opens up this path so that we can buy more shuriken and sell just about everything we don't need at this point.
Okay, I was like, oh my god, did we not click a button?
We're selling the mithril rod, we're selling the
for
ice rod.
fuck's sake. Oh,
What is it? Hiccups again.
yeah. It just came out of nowhere.
Hopefully I can get these shock fastballs soon, and then I'll have everything ready for when we stream next.
Yeah,
Not
it's
stream
gone.
next, play again.
Ooh.
In case we don't do Division again or something, we could play Borderlands again.
We could always do Borderlands. I like Borderlands.
It's just whatever people want to prefer playing that day, you know?
Yeah, because like sometimes you don't want a certain story, but you want a certain other type of story.
Okay, I've now got 8 shuriken for the final boss.
Okay. Save.
Well, I'm gonna use teleport first.
Teleport.
And then save.
And chest.
Now for the final dungeon. Let's look at the map.
Wait, so that way only takes you to that chest. Oh no, there's a gap in the
There-
wall, Carly.
Yeah, I see them on both sides. There's a crack in the wall on both sides. So I'll just pop through here, grab this chest. Doga's clone. Doga.
But it doesn't look anything like Doga.
When he was in a monster form when we fought him.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Quake, huh?
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots.
That only dealt like 300 damage to everyone.
Thundera.
I don't want to
It's so-
spend... I mean, I guess I can use the powerful spells. We can just use a couple of elixirs before the final boss.
Okay, oh yeah, save a couple for the boss though.
I saw a grenade come up and I thought it was the weapon. Grenade mod. Because I've got a corrosive one, I've got a fire one, I've got a normal one.
Yeah.
I'm just going for a shotgun because it will help us melt boss shields.
I do like shotguns.
So this is the grenade mod. I mean, it's gonna have the shock element I'm looking for.
I also like the thingy, the talking gun. Yeah.
The bitch.
Yeah.
We can do that side quest. Well, we're gonna probably end up doing all the side quests, aren't we?
Probably.
Because I know,
Oh, yeah.
I know both me and you like doing all the side quests and stuff.
Yeah, like I in most games, I like doing the side quest first, and then you get to the first mission and you're like, I'm OP.
Kind of like how we did all this side stuff here. And then it's like, hi Bahamut! Bye Bahamut!
Exactly.
I harm it.
Speaking of Bahamut,
Let's send that Bahamut.
yeah, I do think I want the next Final Fantasy we play to be 8.
Is 8 like this?
8
No.
is still turn-based, so somewhat, yes. It's a slightly different style of turn-based in that you do have an active time system. So
Oh, okay.
the active
So
time battle system, basically.
Or like Digimon.
No,
No.
Digimon is like Final Fantasy X. The active time battle system is a system where you have a time gauge that fills up for each character. When the gauge is full, that character can select a move and attack.
I don't like that.
It's actually really good. It's a type of turn-based system.
Yeah, I feel like Izzy would enjoy Final Fantasy X.
Like, I feel like Mommy PupPup would enjoy the system once she sees how it works. Because it does work like a normal turn-based system, just slightly faster.
Yeah. I might like Final Fantasy X as well.
Well, it's on Gamepad if you want to play it.
Because the way an active time system works, it pretty much allows for the potential for... let's say we were using an active time system right now. You'd probably be getting 2 attacks in before Doga gets 1.
Yeah.
Just because your speed is high enough, so the gauge would fill up pretty quickly.
Okay.
That winds up making your speed stat do more than just alter the order that you attack in.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah. If you like how Digimon Cyber Suit does battles, you'll like Final Fantasy X.
I do like it.
It's literally pretty much identical.
It's-
How turn order and stuff goes.
It is the same. Right down to having the little bar on the right-hand side of the screen that
Yeah.
tells you who's going next.
Yeah.
So it's basically, well, you know that we know I like it because I like Digimon,
Yeah,
and we know we like it because basically Arceus sold it.
yeah, Arceus did steal it.
Yeah, and I feel like you would like the level up style thing.
Because honestly, that battle
Hmm.
system was how Digimon story games did it the whole time.
Yeah, and I like it.
Even back on the DS, so you might like the Digimon DS games too.
I said that
I
too.
will.
We said that you were gonna do those with Izzy because it's your favorite Duskin Dawn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably want to do Dusk.
Which is why I said, not Dawn. Oh, no, we just did the one with Lunamon.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Dusk has Lunamon and Dianamon.
Corey,
Yeah.
What's some of my favorites?
get your shot.
Okay.
Beauty.
Oh, cute. So cute. Have you
Yeah.
stretched it? Have you stretched it? Stretched?
No.
Because
Ah.
feels like you might
Okay.
need to. I'll stretch too, okay?
I've almost gained 2 levels just farming this guy for a fastball. That's shock.
Thank you, mommy.
Of course. Like I know,
Look at-
I know how it is. Okay, because I don't stretch myself when I stream.
You you should get a stretch command.
I know it's a redeem though.
I mean redeem. Is it one? I don't see it.
It is one.
Okay, I might just be blind.
Flashing
Unless it's been-
lights.
Unless it's been turned off, but it should be.
Okay.
I could just be being stupid.
We got 3 treasure chests on this floor.
Stretch redeem. Yeah, no, it's 900 points. I should lower that.
Yeah, you really should. Most people have the same as hydrate.
I'll put
Like
it
all the get the streamer to do like a healthy thing are normally the same.
Yeah, I'll put
Yeah.
it to 100.
I-
Okay.
So, Here's the thing to keep in mind. Eyes has a posture check, but he also has a fix my posture. Posture check, he just says what his posture is right at that moment. He doesn't actually stretch. To get eyes to stretch, you gotta do fix my posture.
Ah. Yeah.
I'm not even looking at the screen anymore when I'm like doing the menu stuff because it's all just now muscle memory.
Yeah, Gary,
Yeah?
I know something to do to you.
Huh?
Kiss.
Avocado. Baby. I love you.
I love you.
We made the bunny go cross-eyed.
You made a blushy, Akari.
Oh, did we get him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to take a picture of this. Oh my god, yes. You know. Look in stream chat and tell me what I... And when I told Akari earlier, she said she only noticed it after I said it. What do you see? What's the first thing that you see that is wrong with that picture of that guy in Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. My eyes drew straight away to the color of the sword and the position of the sword and
Okay, I think I've recovered from being blushy.
okay, honey. Mwah.
Mwah.
You recovered.
Yeah.
Do you need a recoverer?
Mwah.
Recoverer.
Oh my gosh. I need an Ara heal. It's gotten to the point where I can actually auto-battle these guys.
Yeah, do you want to recover that?
Yeah, recover is just... That is good. That should be an actual thing in an RPG. It's just an item called Recovera.
I really can't. Wait, how would you get rid to just on a button?
Crux in the wall to the right. It looks like we have to go up a floor and then come back down.
To be fair, we've already missed a couple items somewhere else, so it doesn't really matter if we miss them here, does it?
True. I still want to try for them.
I don't know.
Because we can at least get all the treasure chests.
Are they gonna be petrified?
Maybe. Yes.
Yuna bonked him to death.
By petrifying. Because both yours and Mommy Yuyu's attacks deal petrification.
Oh, so we made the enemy hard. Okay, good.
Oh my gosh. Let's summon Leviathan. That joke summoned the almighty dad power of Leviathan. Yep. You know what? That's my new headcanon now. Leviathan is just pure dad energy.
Leviathan's copy?
Sure, let's go with that.
Dad energy. They are Papa copy after all.
True.
Oh, hey, Dice.
Hi, Dishanewe.
How are you, honey? Pout tugs.
I got deaded again.
Oh, you got deaded again? Die a lot.
But Mommy Yuyu's got me because Mommy Yuyu used a rise.
You know, Akari?
Yeah?
These enemies seem to be getting a rise out of you.
But
Doing good. We're playing a game on Steam. Otherwise, I'd have been here sooner. Okay. What game was it, Dash?
Yeah, what were you playing?
Was it a good game?
Okay, those guys are weak to holy.
Oh yeah, that's the free one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the free game, isn't it? I think it is.
Might be?
It's also on PlayStation 4, and I think it's crossplay.
Hmm. Oh, hey, look, it's one of these guys.
Oh wow.
Let's summon Odin. See what he can do.
Maybe he's just gonna use ordinary attacks.
Zansetuken. Missed. Okay.
Did you? I think you just blocked it out, Agari.
Hmm?
He's gonna use the ordinary attacks.
Oh my god. Earn golden game and can spend that on legend.
Yeah, free to play.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, wasn't that game that's got like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fighting Danny Phantom or something?
I think so.
No, that's All-Star Brawl.
Well, no, there's that one, and then there's like this other one. Let's try Leviathan against this guy. Bam! Yeah, now we can get the other treasures here. Shinobi!
It's nobody's business.
Shinobi Leviathan. Mammoth coins are always real money, but during the battle pass you can earn them as well.
Huh.
Interesting. I know I've seen Scouty play that a few times.
Da, 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 da.
Phoenix down,
I know-
always good.
There's a couple games I like, what's it, Knockout City's pretty good, yeah.
This guy's either gonna go down to HP or he's gonna go down to Petrification. Went down to HP.
Yeah.
An elixir. That is why I'm going to every
Yeah.
treasure chest, because these could be
Eli-
elixirs.
Because elixirs could be helpful.
The more elixirs we have, the more spell slots we... Okay.
Can we fill?
Yeah, I was about to say it, but then I noticed how much damage you were taking.
I had to use one.
Could do.
Wait, am I poisoned?
Yep, you're poisoned.
Ah.
Is this Kiraja? Or I will have to revive you. When I was trying to use Kiraja.
Got a revivager.
Yeah. On the bright side, this does mean that me and Mary are catching up in experience points. Right, I can't even cast Arise on you.
God dang.
Okay, another one of these guys. These guys are a minor nuisance at best.
I know, right?
Okay, we got another elixir. I'm gonna use 2 of our 13 elixirs.
I really can't wait for Machina Museum to, like, I really want that.
I'm looking forward to that as well.
Like, that's like one of the first puzzle games we played together.
Also, we have so many elixirs considering we haven't used any up until this dungeon.
Yeah, so we're like really good.
We've saved every single elixir aside from the one we had to give Sid's wife.
Yeah, yeah, oh, you're right. No, we didn't, Akari.
No, we did have to give Sid's wife 1 elixir.
No, not that. The other one was, oh no, that was the one we found in the grass, wasn't it?
Yeah, we found that one in the grass in that town. And then it was like, oh, my wife needs elixir to heal.
Yeah,
and
no,
like,
that's the one I was
here you
thinking
go.
of. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of.
It was a good cause, though.
It really was.
You know, this tower is amazing.
Hello, amazing.
We've got more than half of the chests so far. It looks like we go down the bottom and then come around to the top.
I mean, it got so much good elixir for us.
These are most damaging attacks.
Let's go, Mario.
And it's dead.
Oh, we're doing really well.
We are. We might be able to finish this today. You know,
You know,
I like
don't
our
mind
current move loadout.
I don't mind going a bit longer if we can finish it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the final dungeon. We might as well give it a try.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, there's 2 chests on this floor.
Yuna's cute. Yuna's a cutie. I mean, that's another thing. No, and I thought bad puns in my department. Hey guys. I have to do. I'm mother. I have to do puns.
Yes. Hello, Mother. I am Babby.
Hi, Babby. I'm Izzy.
Hi, Izzy. I'm Akari. The revolving door of jokes.
Vodish, if you like Brawlhalla, you might like Battle Right because I love Battle Right. Battle Right is good. Battle Right's also free.
I wonder, is this a healing spring? Hello, dragon that's taking very little damage from me.
It is good. I like it. I like it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you taken your meds yet?
No.
Okay.
This guy's
Just what-
not taking
just what
much
it-
damage.
Just wanted to make sure, honey.
Let's try Thundaga. Leviathan.
Oh my god. Daesh.
It really does want to drag on with this battle, and Mommy PupPup is dead now. Again.
I died?
Again.
I died! I have to head pat Akari.
Oh no.
Because I died.
Gosh dang it. I kind of hate that Holy and Arise use the same level of MP. This guy is taking a lot more hits than I would have thought.
Maybe we're not.
I mean, this guy's probably the equivalent to the king, but yeah, the king Behemoth.
Of this dungeon?
Yeah. I'm gonna have you cast Drain just in case you go for. Okay, and it's being a jerk.
Wow. Just in case you get. Oh, easy.
We're gonna use the Phoenix down and Kiraja on the same turn.
Yeah.
Let's scan this thing. Stop bullying Mommy PupPup.
Ah,
Bad dragon.
Imagine dragon.
20,000 HP, did that say?
I thought I said it had 1,500 left.
I meant total.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, level up!
Yes. Look at Mary just like
Almost looks like Mary's flipping off the dragon.
it does. Like that.
Onion shield? What? That's something for the Onion Knight class.
Huh. Quick save, quick save.
Yes. Get these items.
Like, just in case the Akari, quick save.
Libra? Libra.
Leroy Jenkins. Oh, that's Leroy Jenkins.
40,000 HP. I'm throwing a single shuriken in this. $505 damage?
I just remembered I had to register my glasses. Because they got light intelligent lenses. Or transitions or whatever they are. They come with a certificate of authenticity.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Another word that Izzy can't say very well.
Alright, I'm back up again. Oh, another head pat. Just noticed. Here we go. Got it. How much HP we got left? 4,000 left. Okay. Haha! Finally, the reflection, the reflect proc.
Yeah, what?
The dragon cast magic on itself.
Oh yeah. A carry.
Yep. And
Do
it
you
dropped an
remember
elixir.
You know I ordered that candy stuff yesterday.
Yeah.
That's coming tomorrow, I think. The candy and the shrimp and the Cheetos. You know that what is it? American turkey flavor?
American turkey flavor that we don't even have in America.
Yeah. Well, you just have turkey flavor, you know?
Not to my knowledge. I've never heard of turkey flavored Cheetos in the United States.
Cheetos, American turkey flavor. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it's a Japanese thing, okay?
Yeah.
It's Cheetos, American turkey flavor.
American turkey flavored Cheetos from Japan only.
Yeah, I know. Quick save. Oh yeah, definitely quick save fun.
Heal up, quick save.
Okay, we're at 3 hours and 15 minutes. What the fuck is this?
Okay.
Wait, are we fighting ourselves?
That
mirror
mirror.
paralyzes. And anyone who is here. Now the 5 wyverns can feast on your soon-to-be corpses. Oh. It's been some time since they have a profit of such a fine meal. They will savor every last bite.
We can't move.
Have no fear, Doga's here.
Doga doga doga.
That's
That sounded like Doga.
As I told you before, I started the eternal. Listen, you want to bring the only thing that can break the curse or revive the item is 5 hearts of pure light. Oh wow.
5?
It's like
We only have 4.
do we?
The 4 warriors of light, our party.
What if you put one you have to reserve and like gather them? Oh.
Is this just a survival battle?
There is so let's just search out with 5 lights of pure 5 hearts of pure light. Huh?
Oh, it's a
Wait.
cutscene.
Akari and the others are in great danger. Come with me, Your Highness. They need a heart filled with light, your heart, in order to break the Wizen's curse.
The worm's curse.
Wait, I'm gonna say a worm's curse.
Yeah, it's like a word that can mean like dragons and wyverns and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
Oh my
worm.
god, it's the Yu-Gi-Oh archetype.
Oh, for Akari, I'd do anything. I will go immediately.
You sure that's not Izzy?
Maybe. Oh look, it's Sid's wife! And Sid!
Sid, I need your help.
Are Akari and the others in danger? Of course I'll help! He's just like, no questions asked. Yes, they're in danger? Got it. Coming.
This is what we mean by desk. Must have perished in the furnace.
Heave ho!
Oh yeah, I might have fixed my
Hey,
whole not
you're
having
alive.
back
He's
springs thing
alive.
anymore.
So, yeah?
And yeah, you may want me to disable them.
What?
Oh no. You to fix their badass ranks.
Oh gosh.
You know, I said I thought I had like 50 in them?
100,000?
I have 500 in every stat.
Oh my gosh!
I told you I played a lot of Borderlands, okay? And there's a way to farm badass ranks.
my gosh!
Now do you see why he said I should probably turn them off?
Yeah, it's just,
Either way, I'm not gonna. I don't want to do the farming for legendaries and stuff.
yeah, I know. You don't have to yourself, honey. Okay?
Of course, don't write me off yet. Wait, who's asking? I don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Whoever you are, you caught me at a good time. I've only just finished repairing the Tower of Owen. It was a close call, that's for sure. There was a while there I thought the floating continent was done for.
Death, the warrior of light and the children.
Jeez, I put out one fire and another pops up? What are we standing around for? Let's go!
I thought he perished.
Stupid.
So did I! Hugs, Mommy Yu. Hugs, Mommy PupPup.
Ah! Oh, it's him! Change the orders. The warrior of light needs you.
Oh no, I must go to Akari and the others at once! Again, no questions asked. Like Sid and the Prince. Total bros.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god.
Would
Wait,
what?
of you come to oh, shit, warriors of light, we need your help. They're all oh my god, Akari, don't click anything. I bet they're all gonna stand at one side of a dragon.
Now's a chance. Lead on. You can do
Wait.
it. Of course I can. Oh,
Oh.
they chose their leader apparently.
I thought it was gonna be one side of a dragon for each one of them.
That would have been cool. Apparently, we had 3 spare hearts of light.
Oh. Akari, Mary, you're an Izzy. Wait, reward of the worms.
You must change the fate of this world.
We owe you our lives. Everyone, let's go. Is there any items in here?
We're quick saving.
Is there any...
No, we've got everything. We're quick saving again?
Okay, easy.
It's Zandy! I'm impressed you made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness is at dawn? You're too late, and now you will die! No, you.
Okay, if we die, we may need to grind. Oh!
Oh!
Ooh. Do you want to check how much health they got?
It's a boss. You have to Google that.
Oh, what is it?
Zandy. Xande.
And I got 2 corrosive. I need a shock though. Because I could just go into like give save editor and just change one of them to shock, but I also don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know.
No, exactly, it's a hard farm, so.
Huh, it doesn't actually tell you?
Mary just dealt max damage with a shuriken.
Apparently you're supposed to take him down as fast as possible. I don't know why, but yeah.
Oh, we're doing that. We are absolutely doing that.
Mega flare.
Oh, 49,999 HP, okay. Level 50.
Only 49,000?
Eh.
I say as though that's not a lot. Still.
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
This is classed as a 3D remake, yeah?
No. The
Oh,
Pixel
no.
remake is not classed as a 3D remake. It's closest to the original.
Oh, the NES one is 21,000 then. And level
I mean,
112.
he definitely had more than 21,000 HP there. Because otherwise he would have died a lot faster, I feel like. You think it matters if you defeat me? The cloud of darkness has already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say the Cloud of Darkness is the other boss.
Oh? We will return. Oh, sorry.
Well, to nothingness. We are the Cloud of Darkness. Everything shrouded, enveloped in shadow, the light, the darkness, all will become nothing. Wait, you're gonna make yourself become nothing?
I guess?
We wish that wasn't always like, those together with the world you'll be holding to the text.
No, you. Lady.
No, she's definitely a lady. Or it's definitely a lady, I should say.
Now this is some music, though.
Yeah, if it's darkness, Holy's gonna do a lot, isn't it?
I missed with the throw.
Well, Hun is a cloud.
The fudge!
Cloud of...
Hang on, it went into a cutscene. It didn't give us a game over.
Other can be defeated by someone attacking anyone. However, destroying the tentacle will clear less. Okay, tentacles apparently. There's got to be a cut. Yeah. Huh.
I shouldn't have wasted that shuriken.
You can't give up. Come on, you can't die here. This is not your time. Don't you die in...
Huh? Our names and Mary's.
Doga. Doga and Uni.
Our souls are with you. Rise, warriors. You cannot be defeated yet. Thank you both.
That's the spirit.
Now I think you have a job to do.
Sandy's transgression is diluted with the light's power. He enables darkness to grow and give birth to that shadowy abomination.
Sandy was a pawn, puppet of the darkness.
Few could have resisted such power.
Soon our souls will ascend to the heavens and become one with all those who came before us. You could say it's the life stream. We cannot stay with you as much as we would like to.
You four are the only ones who can restore the balance between light and dark. You must go to the world of darkness now.
Wait, it's not just another battle right here, right now?
I guess we're not finishing it this stream, Akari.
Okay, the World of
Today's
Darkness is a
top,
dungeon.
Okay, we're not finished.
It's another dungeon. I thought that was gonna be just a fight.
I think it's gotta be next time.
Yeah, it's gotta be next time.
Just, yeah, quick save.
That was a bit too much unexpected additional content right there. Because I was ready for it to just be the final boss.
It tricked you.
I saved twice.
We
Okay.
can always see what's ahead.
Yeah,
See how strong the enemies are. Oh no. How strong are they?
I don't know. 711 damage. I honestly did not want another that survived an
dungeon.
entire turn against us with strong spells.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I like how you can stand it and see what path to take.
Yeah.
But there's also 4 chests in this area which may contain elixirs.
And there's 4 additional places to go back here, and there's so much more.
We may have to grind off stream if these things can survive whole turns. Which it seems like they are gonna.
It definitely did.
Yeah, it's surviving whole turns, isn't it?
We might want to grind off stream and maybe even buy more shurikens.
If you think about it, that boss from earlier that I told you about was level 46 that we had to be.
Yeah.
And now we are level 46.
We can't go back.
Oh no.
We can't go back to buy shurikens. We're just stuck here now.
I think we can do it, Akari.
Yeah,
Oh no, we can grind down here.
we'll grind here for at least a little bit. We don't have a place to properly heal is the problem. Because we have elixirs, but those are gonna run out.
But we can use the spell. But we can't rest.
Yeah, we can't rest.
What's that? What's that thing where Mary takes most of the damage? Like,
That's the knight, but I don't think the knight would be that good here. Because she was taking, like, very little damage before.
I mean, she might still do the same. We could always test it out before we end. Change it back to
I
the
think
knight.
I think she has more defense as the ninja is the thing.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I just. What is this?
I'm looking up to see if there's a healing spring here.
Can you leave the. What is it? Some darkness.
World of
World of-
Darkness.
Yes, you can't leave a world of darkness once you enter, unless you defeat the final boss and finish the game. After you end credits, you'll be given the chance to save the game. When you load the file, you'll be in the area right in front of the Crystal Tower. No, that's not a healing thing, Akari.
Why would they throw a second entire dungeon at us after already having us go through one?
Apparently, there's 4 ribbons in this area. If that helps.
Guys, apparently there's there's 5 bosses here.
First area: water crystal, air crystal, fire crystal, earth crystal, cloud of darkness. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's 5 bosses. Why? 5 bosses, no healing spring.
Wait, no, no. I think. Wait, is there? There's more than that.
There's Cerberus, the 2-headed dragon, and Echidna, Airman, and the Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah.
And they've all got like 909. Okay, I hope they have their NES HP values. 23,000, 29, 32, 35, and 45.
I read it as 6 bosses though.
What? 6?
Yeah, it says enemies, cloud of darkness, Garm. Oh, that's just the enemy types. There's Garm, Hydra, 4, Twin Dragon, Queen Skylar, Cloud of Darkness, which is the boss. There's only one boss.
But there's 4 sub-bosses.
So is that Garm, Hydra, 4, Twin Dragon, Queen Skylar?
Cerberus, 2-headed dragon, Echidna, and Airman.
Oh.
Yeah. Free the 4 warriors of dark. I'm looking at a guide now.
Akari,
Yeah?
you read it wrong.
Why?
The water crystal was Echidna. The air crystal was Cerberus. The fire crystal was 2-headed dragon.
No, these are rematches.
Wait, are these rematches?
Yes. I have a guide pulled up.
Wait, we have to rematch?
On entering the world of darkness, you find on a platform with paths that lead in different directions. Teleport pad in the center that leads directly to the boss. However, you shouldn't go there just yet. You should free the 4 warriors of darkness, your counterparts, trapped here in the world of darkness. If you free all the warriors of darkness, you'll be stronger against the final boss. However, 4 sub-bosses protect each warrior. In this guide, the 4 sub-bosses are sorted corresponding to the order you obtained the Crystals of Light. All the bosses have the same amount of health in the DS version as a red dragon. If you were able to defeat the red dragons fairly quickly before arriving here, you should do fine. Oh my gosh.
What?
All the bosses can do a status ailment with their attacks, so make sure you equip a ribbon in.
Hey, Danny.
Oh, uh, Danny,
Hey,
thank
go.
you for the raid, but we're gonna be ending soon. Good strategy for defeating these bosses.
Fire the hug cannon.
Yeah, fire the hug cannons. We are. Thank you for resubscribing 4 months in a row. My ears.
Akari.
Yeah.
Though there is 4 ribbons in this area as well.
We have one as well already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe this is getting late though.
Okay, yeah, we got to end, honey. So I'm yawning now.
Oh, you already shot. You already shot that. See, my brain is scrambled.
No, it's okay. I always shouted them out.
Okay, we are going to raid my friend Eyes of Aether.
Mummy, puppy, bunny raid. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun next week, Akari. When did you want to grind it with me?
We could do some grinding on, like, I could do some grinding on Thursday or something when we're on call, just the 2 of us.
Yeah, like while we're watching Symphogear.
Yeah.
I really like Symphogear. Puppy, mummy, bunny, heat raid.
This is
Oh,
our
no.
raid message this week.
I don't own that pacify emote. Let me change it.
What do you mean? It's a tier 1 emote.
Yeah, but I'm not subbed, am I?
What do you mean?
I'm not. I did resub.
Yeah. Like yesterday.
I don't have it.
Hang on, let me fix it, Akari. I have to fix it for myself before you raid, okay?
You should have the emote.
No, I'm fixing it from myself.
Oh, you're including your passy.
Yeah. I included mine as well.
Twitch?
Why did I just read it as ice or feather? My mind is bad.
Why did Twitch not do it?
It doesn't work sometimes.
Because I did exclamation point.
Oh.
Because I used the wrong... See, that's how scrambled my brain is.
Hey, do you know what the best way to do it is, Akari?
To give
Yeah?
to...
You set up a command called !raid, so that when you put someone's name in, it puts /raid and then that name.
And that's a good idea. So we're gonna raid my friend Eyes, and everybody give him hugs and spam pacifiers in the chat.
Yeah.
What the fuck
I'll
is this?
pacify them.
Corn, you disgust me.